What's up everybody, it's Chibi, and today I'm going to be doing a Naruto chapter review. So, in this chapter, Kakashi becomes relevant once again. For instance, as we've seen in these past couple chapters, past 6 to 7 chapters even before that, Kakashi has shown to be rather useless. Even Sasuke has said this. Now, at the end of this chapter, you could say that Kakashi has a lot more importance to the overall, I guess, story and conclusion of this battle. But the things that happen in this chapter are very questionable. Let's put it this way, okay? I like the events of how Kakashi now has 2 eyes, and I like how he's not just going to be fodder and how he's not going to be useless. Because I really do like Kakashi as a character. He was a good character in the past, and I've loved his character. And I did not like the way he was treated as a character in this arc. And to see him have some form of, I guess, gift of a Sharingan to be able to use, you know, different moves of the Sharingan, it makes me happy, but at the exact same time, some of it doesn't make logical sense. I mean, honestly, here's the thing, okay? Obito last chapter dies. I already stated everything I needed to say about that. I was sad. I was sad about the death. It was pretty heart-touching at the certain events that happened in the chapter, and I thought it was a good way to end his character, because, I mean, he had the redemption he needed, and he definitely tried to have his speech. He told Naruto he'd become Hokage. Everything pretty much got handled with his character. Now, with this chapter, it starts off with Obito in the afterlife, and you see him talking to Rin, and when he says to Rin, like, no, I'm not gonna go just yet, I gotta go back to Kakashi, and you see him use his Sharingan, his Akamui, and he goes to the living plane. I'm just gonna throw this out here right now, okay? This broke the very logic that this series has set up. Like, the dead doesn't technically come back, you know, without Edo Tensei or stuff like that. I mean, if you think about it, the Sage of Six Paths did the exact same thing with Madara's body, but it makes a lot more sense. But with this, Obito literally using his Sharingan to teleport back from the afterlife when he is dead as a kid to the real plane is like, what? Let's just be honest here, okay, everybody? You may love Naruto, and you may think that everything is good, and I admit I do like Kakashi having his eyes again, you know, having the Sharingan, but that entire bit with Obito teleporting to the real world, like, our world, from the afterlife, out of nowhere, just came out of nowhere, and it breaks the foundation and logic of the world. It's questionable. And then, at the exact same time, you see how he gives Kakashi his eyes without even transplanting eyes. He's just like, there you go. And that just, to me, felt very forced, rushed, and honestly, it kind of could be considered an ass-pull power-up for Kakashi. Even though I like Kakashi as a character, it technically could be considered that. I mean, it's upsetting at the exact same time something like that happened. I just can't believe that, you know, Kakashi would actually go that route to try to make Kakashi more relevant. I don't like what it took to get Kakashi to that point. I don't. I want to be honest there. But I'm glad he's not just going to be fucking useless. But Obito does spoil a couple things in this chapter. Specifically, he states that Kakashi will be the next Hokage before Naruto. He'll be like number 6 from what I read from my translations, and then Naruto will be number 7. Which at the exact same time, I think it's fitting. Kakashi does become Hokage. It would be really cool. But, I mean, Naruto's kind of grown up by now. I mean, you'd think he'd be Hokage first. But, I mean, if Kakashi has to become Hokage to train Naruto, I guess that would be a good idea. But I feel like, personally, from this chapter of Naruto, it's okay in certain aspects. And then, at some elements, it's really questionable. It's really questionable, especially in the first half. I mean, I don't even need to cover. I think everybody pretty much sees what I see. So I don't think I really even need to go into that. It just, hopefully we don't see something like this again. Because, I mean, we could definitely tell if Kakashi's now becoming relevant. He's getting his eyes again. You see Perfect Susanoo come out. I mean, obviously, you know, the end of this fight is drawing near, because, I mean, you have all of Team 7 now going in to help and take down Kaguya, so I feel like we're getting very close to the climax. Now, here's the big thing, okay? will Kakashi become Hokage, and will we see, for instance, Naruto become Hokage in the manga? Because we do all know, for now, that there is a movie called The Last Naruto Movie, and it's supposed to be canon. It's being oversaw by, Kishi, and it's supposed to take a place after the events of the manga. And so, clearly, it might show at the end of this manga Kakashi becoming Hokage, and Naruto becoming Hokage in the movie. That might be the big thing in the movie. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a theory there, because, the way we're seeing it, the way there's foreshadowing going on, that might exactly happen. But anyways, everybody, tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Truthfully, how do you feel? Let me know in the comments below. And do you feel like some of these events in this chapter didn't make any sense whatsoever? Be honest. And honestly, if I'm going to have to rate this chapter, I would give it probably a 3.5 out of 10. I'm going to be honest. It's not the worst thing I have ever seen, but it's definitely questionable, the contents that were in this chapter. So tell me your thoughts about this chapter, everybody. Be honest with me. I'm interested to see how you all feel about this. I love all of you so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.